And that's genocidal totalitarian regimes for you. Now, who's ready for some football? But first, an update on the famous God versus Darwin debate. Let's talk to Juan Cabrón, our field reporter. What's new, Johnny? Well, Jack, the crowd is abuzz with anticipation for the most, anticipated event in the ID versus evolution controversy. While our speakers are getting ready, let's meet our unbiased committee. First, the pious Father Holiness. Hi. Next, Bingo the Ape, who claims to have evolved into a human. In addition, we have a very important scientist, the narrator from Demise of Darwin, Dr. Steve McGillicuddy, and my friend Bill. Now, a man who needs no introduction. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Charles Darwin! And facing off against Darwin today will be God. No fair! Now, God is the major deity in several Western religions. He is, hey, how come I need an intro when Darwin doesn't? Sorry. Now, God, you believe in this so-called creationist theory. Bias! Sure. Now, could you please outline the basics of this theory of yours? Yes. Actually, it's called intelligent design. I love you, God. Anyway, the idea is that organisms are far too complex to have evolved by pure chance, so they must have been made by an intelligent designer. That's me, if you didn't catch that. Then shouldn't it be called retarded design? Shut up, stupid head. Your mom. All right, let's try and keep things under control here. Now, Charlie, do you mind if I call you Charlie? Would you like to tell us about your fabulous theory? Bias! Thank you, Juan. Now, according to my scientific theory, random variations occur within a species, giving some members an advantage over others. These members are more likely to survive and be represented in the gene pool. Thus, evolution occurs. Thank you. Now, we will be taking questions. I think the fact that I evolved into a human proves that Darwin is right. You're not a human. Yes I am. I dress like one. Plus, check this out. I sat at a typewriter for like 10 years, and look what I made. Face it, I evolved. Actually, that's a common misconception, Bingo. Evolution occurs over generations, not in one organism. Hey, I'm trying to help you here. Okay, anyone else? God, what would you say is the most compelling argument that you made the world? That's easy. I remember doing it. Yes. Anything for people who weren't around back then? Actually, yes, I would like to talk about the eye. As you can see, the eye is irreducibly complex. Take out one part, and the whole thing stops working. So how could it have evolved bit by bit? It couldn't. Next. Darwin, wouldn't you agree that there is no concrete evidence for ID, whereas all the fossil records are on our side? Yes, God's theory is all about faith. There's no proof at all. Okay, the next person who uses air quotes at me is getting the smitten out of them. Look at me, God. Next question. Could we see some of this evidence? Sure. Here we see the evolution of the giraffe, starting with a mouse. It then goes through several intermediate stages, which are behind me, and now it's a giraffe. Could you move so that we can see the intermediate stages? No. Next. If Darwin saw this washing machine, he'd probably be all like, ooh, it must have put itself together by chance. Do you have a question? Yes. Wasn't that funny? Very. Alright. Any questions from the audience before closing arguments? Yes. I have a question for God. Go right ahead. Are you a woman? Time's up! No more questions from the audience! Alright, God. Would you like to start closing arguments? Yes. I'd like to say that even though people say Darwinism is a sound theory, there are really a lot of holes. I think it's important to have faith and teach the controversy. Oh God, now I'm doing air quotes too. Thank you, Darwin. Yes, everything God just said is wrong, and there's no evidence for ID. Thank you. Now, stay tuned for the final vote that will decide once and for all who's right. God or Darwin. And that's all the time we have today. I'm Jack Swat, and this is Channel 5 News. Goodbye.
Changes. Turn and face the strain. Changes. Don't wanna be a richer man.